Hey guys, my name's Daniel Sage. In this video, I'm going to give you a tour and review of my 10-day vipassana meditation retreat down near Dallas, Texas. dhamma.org, Dhamma. They have retreat centers all over the world, over 300, and all of their retreats are donation-based. It's a pretty cool organization, nonprofit, and they have really nice facilities at some of them. So I'm just going to kind of show you around and take you on the whole journey of getting there and my experience and getting back.
Last night I fell in love with a pineapple, but I let blueberries get in the way. Good morning. Today we're going down to Texas for a 10-day vipassana retreat. Hell yeah, brother. Put on a big old vipassana cowboy hat. I don't know. Doesn't seem like they go together, but in Texas, everything's bigger, including your consciousness.
Oh God, what am I getting into? Oh, I know I need it. Oh, I was gonna keep telling myself that 10-day vipassana. Let's give it a shot. I'm nervous about it. I'm nervous. All your stuff comes up. I know that. I've done meditation retreats before. I've done a 3-day vipassana. I've done a 7-day mindfulness. And the goal with that was to maintain your practice the whole time. Meditate the whole time. And it's hard. Stuff gets hard. And I'm just going to pray about it. I'm just going to pray that everything's going to work out. Stop at the hot spring. The hippies are here. Hey. Oh, so good. Oh. Oh.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, well, if you're at the skillet and you see it, like I think the one at the skillet was yellow iridescent.
Got a little soak in, feeling good, feeling really relaxed. Now it's time to go trucking. Yeah, let's get back on the road. Maybe go to a Planet Fitness. Punch something. I don't know. I don't know why I got these. I got these just because I saw this girl use them in a music video that I really liked, and I was like, I want some boxing training gloves like that. That's just like a badass look. So here I am. A little swollen from the hot spring, so they're kind of tight, but it'll work. I like it for driving, so yeah. Anyway, let's go.
Come together. People that fall apart. No one can stop us now. 'Cause we are made of stars. People that come together.
Doesn't matter how many times you say no cheese to some waitresses, they give you cheese anyway. So, and then she didn't bring me any silverware. So, welcome to America. No tip. Suck it. Should have tipped her anyway. But I haven't made it big yet. I only have 100 subscribers. So, subscribe and like so I can leave bad waitresses tips in New Mexico.
Turn right.
Yeah.
Your destination will be on the right.
Yeah, partners, and the big decks in the night.
Right.
Oh my god. I can't believe this place. This is like so kitschy. I love it. Okay, where am I? Alright, room's up there. Excellent. Oh yeah, I'm way at the end. Right by Mr. PT Cruiser or something. I don't know. But look at this place. I want to sign my name just because everybody else did. Oh wow, not bad. Cowboys and stuff. And wow, look at the salute doors. Oh, partner. I don't know what you're up to, but I don't like it. I'm gonna crack through these doors a bunch of times. Yeah, you don't like that, do you? I'm here for a written tune good time. Wow. I'm impressed. I'm seriously impressed. Look at all this. Look at those stars. Beautiful. Tassels on the shower. Look at this shower curtain. It's deluxe. It's freaking deluxe. Bet you didn't know cowboys, real cowboys, have amethyst crystal water bottles. That's right. I'm a real man. I kinda like it here, darling. What do you think? What do you think? Well, should we stay here? Just you and me? We can read a book of poetry. I tell you what, we could just something about nature or something. I don't know. Let's make out. No, I was kidding. Good morning there, partner. We're gonna have a rootin' tootin' good time today. I just woke up here at the big Texan steak ranch. I did a few yoga poses. Don't tell anybody at the steak ranch. And yeah, we're gonna read some avant-garde, rebellious poetry. Don't tell anybody. Ooh, and drink from our crystal water bottle at the steak ranch. I just gotta go through these doors one more time. Yeah, partner. I just found the cutest little coffee shop. It is called The Burrow in Claude, Texas. They have a little store in there. They got vintage film cameras, record players, and books. The coffee, they let me use my own cup. I really like that. It was $1, and this is some of the best coffee I've ever had. I'm telling you what.
Inherent happiness value in it. Now, what makes us sometimes happy in rain, or so why are we always happy in nature, is really the equation. Your happiness is not a result of the events of your life. As a matter of fact, the events of your life are almost irrelevant. Okay? Your happiness is a result of a comparison that happens in your brain. Remember, it is in your brain. It's not out there in the real world. Between what the event is and
Mexico. I'm going down to Texas, Dallas, Houston. I received a lot of negativity, you know. Oh, what about those oil refineries? Or, oh,
about those conservative people, you know, and I think my answer to that is I said, I'm just going to love them. I'm going to love them. Anything that's dark over there, I'm going to love. And they kind of just blew their mind, like, oh, wait, yeah, I do love gasoline. I do love, you know, this ideology. It's so funny. People have all these limitations that they create for themselves with their belief systems, but the reality is that the best way to go forward in life is to just accept and love everything as it is. I love the poetry that Texas uses on their road signs. I saw one just now that said, hitchhikers may be escaping inmates. And I thought to myself, you know, actually every hitchhiker is kind of an escaping inmate internally. What do you think? I kind of like that idea. To get closer to the retreat, I feel the weight of the silence looming over 10 days of noble silence and meditation, and just the power and the weight of that future. And hanging on the precipice is so heavy. But I'm really excited, and I'm really glad I made this decision, and I've made it this far. We made it. My alarm was going off. Oh, it's so beautiful out here. It's all green, there's flowers. I made some new friends already and got some good food and checked in, and everything's good. So I'm gonna start the registration and, you know, get to meditating. Oh, here we are. Yes. Room to myself. What? So nice. All right. This'll do. Pretty basic, but this'll do. All right. Toilet wand ready to clean. Ready to go. Let's go. All right, last thoughts before the retreat. What have I gotten into? But I'm excited. I'm gonna have to leave you guys in the car for 10 days. Noble silence. So, not much point in dragging you into the room. So there you will wait. And I'll see you on the other side. Alright, so I finished the 10 days silent retreat. It was amazing. I give it A+. The people, other meditators were nice. The facility was great. I'm going to give you a tour of it right now so you can kind of know what to expect for your own personal meditation retreat experience. It was quite a nice facility. Everything is gold in there. There was even a crystal that was donated from a cool person in India. Then they stashed it in the pagoda. I'll take you over there. So yeah, people drove mostly over there. Some people, a lot of ride sharing going on. They say, you know, try to offer your ride to somebody, so because a lot of people can't go just because they can't make it over there. But yep, it's everybody packing up, you know. All the servers were so great, and I had, you know, really good food some of those days. Thai food. They had sushi one day. It was pretty good. Mostly, actually, it was mostly Indian people. Because I don't know why, but I mean Goenka's Indian, or he's Burmese. He's from Myanmar.
And so this is kind of like this really cool campus. This is the dining hall, and that's where we ate all our meals. We had designated spots, and we weren't really supposed to like look at each other, which was really nice. There's something so soothing about not having to engage in conversation. Just eating together in silence was so healing. I really enjoyed that. And you're not supposed to, look and give each other eye contact out of respect for each other. So that's kind of cool. A lot of your privacy is respected. So there's separate dorms for the females and males. I was the female dorm over there to your right. And everything was so green. The male dorm is to the left. Really nice. Weather, time to go down to Dallas. It was mid-April, I think. Look at him dancing. He's so happy. I completed the 10 days of silent retreat. I was so happy. Wow. What a transformative experience. It was the best thing that I've ever done for myself. No, for real. It really was. This is the meditation hall, Dhamma hall. And I thought it was weird at first because I was used to the word Dharma hall, but I guess Dhamma is, more about nature. So yeah, that was a big hall. Could see a lot of meditators in there, and that's where you'd have the Dharma talks as well. They do it. It's the same for every retreat. They show the same videos of going, and they're all on YouTube too. But you got to go experience it for yourself in person and do the 10 days of retreat. Otherwise, you won't be able to stay focused. You really need this retreat, is what I learned. The container is very supportive. So this is the dorms over there, and they were really nice. Just basic and nice, which is how I really like it. In Buddhism, you don't really want something luxurious. They say no high or luxurious beds. No excess is one of the, morals of this path. And I really like that. I really adopted that. Trying to take on a middle path. No, nothing too grungy or lowbrow, but also nothing too luxurious or expensive in life. Basically drive a Honda Accord is the moral of the story. Nothing too crappy, but nothing too nice. And that's kind of how this retreat center was designed. I really liked it. It was right in the middle path, I thought. So this is the pagoda. So if you don't know what a pagoda is, you can have your own meditation cell. And it's kind of this idea that we're all going to be alone together, which I really, really like. I still feel like I could pick up the other meditators' energy in the pagoda, but I didn't have to share a space with any other meditators. So you can see the layout right there. Everyone gets their own assigned cell, but if you're a new student, you don't get your pagoda cell until day 7. So don't expect, just to walk in and get you a little pagoda cell. You got to, put in the work and meditate. I love all those circle windows and the way this is laid out. Super cool. That's my cell. Number 65, baby. I'll show you the inside. Super basic. 2 light switches. Very simple. I don't know. Maybe just like 4x4 room. You could just turn the lights out and be in the dark. Meditate by yourself. But also kind of together. So it was quite luxurious and nice. I really appreciated the pagoda. I found it useful. Had a lot of just stuff come up in meditations, right? Resolving emotion, energy would just bubble up into the surface, and to be able to just express it and just let it flow out instead of really restrain myself, as in I did all the group meditations, was really quite nice. And when things got really intense, all your stuff will come up. Old emotions, sankaras is what they call them. Vibrational imprints of previous cravings or aversions or just junk in your head, basically, call it impurities. Which is why, why you got to go to these things. You got to deal with all that stuff. You don't want to be dragging all that stuff around with you in your day-to-day life because it all affects your relationships, So it all comes up, and then what do? Just can't take it anymore? Well, you go for a hike in the nature trail. So I'll show you kind of just a little bit of the walking trails that they had. But it would be really nice. I would go meditate. Stuff would come up. I'd be feeling a certain kind of way, let me tell you what. And then I could just let the trees absorb my feelings and all the greenery. It made a big difference. I really just needed a place to sit alone in nature and be reminded of the fact that, look, it's not that serious, just ground yourself. So they had a couple of paths, and they kept talking the whole time about chiggers. They're like, don't roll in the grass. But I was so desperate to just let my energy just dissipate into the ground. I had to lay in the ground, and I didn't get bit, but I got scolded. They were like, you shouldn't lay in the grass. And I'm like, well, okay, whatever. And I just sprung up, The assistant teacher was so funny. He was giving other people chairs and stuff, and I had some knee injury stuff going on and a lot of aversion. I thought maybe I might be doing some damage to my knees, so I requested a chair on day 6, and he straight up denied me. And I got so mad. I got so angry because of that. No chair. I laugh about it now, but I was so furious. And it actually ended up being a huge blessing. I ended up having all my anger come up and dealing with a lot of it, and I would feel all this pain, and then I would just have to deal with it, and all the energy just ran through my body, and it was like a hurricane, but it really healed me. So in the end, it was a huge gift, and my knees feel so much better now. Physically, I healed a lot of problems that I had. So that was pretty incredible. So this is kind of just the meditation campus facilities, and I'll talk more about my experience down the road. Wow, what a good retreat. I'm so much more present now. Now I have more presents to give to everyone. More presents. Oh, vipassana is it. That's my spiritual path. That's how I feel. I really feel that way. I'm giving up any other sort of rite or ritual. Vipassana. 2 hours a day. Every day. At least 1 year. I'm establishing it now. I'm holding myself to it right now. This retreat changed my life. It did. It brought me back. Gave me my life back. It healed me. Showed me the way. So grateful for Dhamma, DHA, MMA. Go check out their free retreats. They're really helpful. Goenka. What a guy. So really helpful. Really, really helpful. I'm gonna stay on this path. I'm like so changed. It's like the only thing I'm interested in now. So funny. Well, for now, it's time to go retreat ourselves.
That's why they call it a retreat. Well guys, I really effed up this time. This is what I did. Yeah, not good. I thought I could let out some of the transmission fluid myself because it was overfilled by my last mechanic, and I didn't realize how hot it would be. Came out and it burned my fucking hand. And then it's like, fuck. It was like spilling out everywhere. I was like trying to collect some of it, and then it finally stopped, and I screwed the drain plug back in. Now I'm stuck here at the truck stop. Just like the old days. Oh god. So I had to order a delivery of special kind of transmission fluid, CVT fluid. Burned my hand. My hand still hurts. Oh Lord, what a mess. What a mess. Oh, I was just rushing. Too much coffee. Trying to get down the road. It's not the way. Not the way. Oh, I didn't think about that. Gotta think things through before you make a big decision like that to drain your transmission fluid. Think it through for just a minute. Have a little bit of restraint. Fuck. Who knows when they'll be here? Hey, you know, I'm developing my equanimity. Doing a really good job of that today. Well, I guess now is a good time as ever to give you the meditation retreat review. I came closer to loves. I'll say that. I came closer to loves. So day 1, I was a mess. Day 2, day 3. Okay, all days I was a mess. I showed up with a lot more trash in my mind than I thought. We learned at the retreat that over time we have all these cravings, aversions, and that develops a sankhara, which is like a vibrational imprint inside your mind that you store as energy, and that affects you, and it becomes part of you, and then you bring that misery with you, and any interaction you have with other people, that misery gets brought out. And so I just kind of was just a lot of crying about all that. Every day I cried, I think, of the 10 days, and especially the first three days. It's just went into the little wooded area, and it was just purging. 4th day, we learned vipassana technique, and right off the bat I got lucky and I went into panya, which is the other world beneath this world. It's when things start getting really wavy, you start dissolving reality with your mind. It was incredible. It was absolutely incredible. I had some deep meditations during this retreat. I could tell I was still swimming in my trash, but I was able to drop in. So precious, so valuable, those moments where you go deep and really feel everything that's going on. It makes me want to cry right now. But I feel so much lighter as I step on the scale. Oh, this is the life I used to live, this truck stop life. It sucks. It's lonely. It's so boring. Sad. I was so depressed, honestly. I just didn't even know it. I was ignorantly depressed. Oh, thank God I came out of it. And the toughest day was day 6. So there was an assistant to the teacher, He was in charge of helping the students. And they say on the website before the retreat, you can have a chair. And I had a rafting accident 2 years ago. So I was thinking to myself, oh man, you know, I've been through a lot of pain this retreat. Maybe I'm doing some damage or something. And I need to get a chair. So I had all this craving come up towards comfort and chair. I need a chair. I need a chair to meditate. So I asked him at the worst possible time. He'd just given somebody else a chair. He was really flustered, really busy. Everything was about to start. And he said, it's not possible at this time. And it just sent me into a tailspin. I was so angry. All my anger came up. And it reared his head as like this pain in my body, in my knees. And it was like being stabbed. I swear. It was like being stabbed. Like someone was, for 30 minutes, was just there with a knife, just right at your knee. It was that bad. And I put up with it as long as I could. Eventually I gave out. I was like, ugh. I just like gave into it, but I got through a lot of it. And I made it over the barrier, and I raised my level of equanimity. I went higher, and it was beautiful. I was able to fully be present there. I wasn't transcending it. I was just being present there, staying with the pain. And then eventually it lost its hold on me. And it was so powerful. It was so powerful and beautiful. And yeah, oh my gosh, they're walking around looking at my car like, who's this guy? He's made a mistake. A grave mistake. God, my hand still hurts from the transmission fluid. It's like red and burning. I feel so much compassion for myself. I started feeling compassion for myself again. That's a big part of what happened at this retreat. I started loving myself again. And we practiced this beautiful meditation a few times. And I came back into my body. I wasn't even really there. I was all in my head. I had all this stuck energy in my head, and it's manifested as this disease where I have all this clicking and crackling sensation, and it was coming loose. It's still not perfect. I still haven't healed all of it, but I say like 80% of it I got. And I feel so much lighter, and I'm still clicking and crackling a little bit, but it's really not that bad. And every sit was just like this energy, this swirling mass coming from my face or up on top of my head, just like, this undone energy with using the breath to move it, going into sensation. The whole vipassana technique is about going into your body and feeling sensation in your body and doing a scan of it. And it was so good for me. I needed that so much. It was the most healing 10 days of my life. It was incredible. I just thought to myself, wow, this is it. This is my spiritual path. It's a long path. I know it's not gonna come easy, but I'm already feeling the effects of it. Like, I drained my transmission fluid, and everything went out, everything went wrong. There was this part of me that was like equanimous, accepting, okay, this is what's happening. Oh, the transmission fluid burned your hand. Okay, it's just pain. Everything is just sensation. It just arises and falls. Eventually it passes away. If you keep staying with it long enough and stay present with it, eventually you get over it. So that just really, really helped me see that, oh, this guy's got a blowout on his trailer tire. Not everybody's having a good day today. Oh, Sunday, best day to break down.
Wichita Falls, Texas. Hey, at least, you know, it's a nice day. 72 degrees, sunny. The grass is green. The birds are chirping. The trees are dying, but we won't talk about that. It's not too much trash, it's only a little bit. Look at that bird. Chirps. So happy. Doesn't give an F about anything. In meditative bliss all the time. And then the last day, stuff was still coming up. I didn't go quite as deep, but wow, I really got a taste of it. They have this space called the pagoda where everyone has their own individual meditation room. It's very small, and you just all meditate together alone in different rooms in the same building. I feel like the energy is amazing in there. And they have this crystal that they got gifted from this sacred place in India. It's in there. Oh my God, incredible. And I found that to be so helpful. Having a pagoda, whoa, that's a luxury. And yeah, I just realized like I really need to get myself supported, surround myself, have a weekly sit with people, have a good space where I keep raising the vibration in it and it becomes a meditative space. I have that. It's called the Dome of Om in my house, but wherever I move to, it needs to have a meditation space. So yeah, I just feel like everything's changed. Everything's changed, and for the better. I have finally seen a way out of my misery. It's all this craving and attachment and aversion I have within me. Okay, my transmission fluid drains instantly. I need to order some more. I have this strong craving. A craving arises. Transmission fluid is not here. I need it. So I keep calling the store. And they're like, yeah, we're gonna have to get a third party out there. Oh, and I gotta get my boss over here. Things start getting delayed. I was like, okay. Okay. This is a lesson for me. Big lesson. Can I be equanimous? Equanimous. I define equanimity as a level of okayness with whatever's gonna happen to have happen. Can you be okay with it? If you have to wait here for 10 days, do a meditation retreat at Love's parking lot, could you be okay with that? Because, of course, this happens on a Sunday. Incredible. And just the symmetry of my former life. There's all the truckers, you know. And no matter how bad you got it, somebody's got it worse than you. You know it, deep down. Oh, you are so blessed to have a car that could break down. What a blessing. Oh, I think I'd like to travel lighter in the future. That's so funny. I could have had a ride share over here. Also, if I had been aware, I could have told the mechanic, called me on the phone while he's doing the transmission. I could have told him, do you really know how to check the level of the transmission fluid? Because it's unique on that car. You need to be running, level, and in neutral. And that's unusual for a car to have to be in neutral and running to check the fluid. So he probably, and totally warmed up. So he probably didn't do all those things, and that's why he overfilled it. And I saw the bubbles and stuff, and it's like, oh God, I gotta drain some. And then I started draining some, and it's like this nice little dribble came out. I was like, oh, that's good. And then I went into the car to like change the gear or something, and when I came back out, it was flooding out. The drain plug had come out, it was bursting all over the parking lot, and I was like, oh my God. So I was like scrambling, and then I like burned my hand. I'm like, oh my God. Oh shit. Incredible. What a life. Meditation is giving me my life back. That's how I feel.
I'm in my body. If I keep practicing this stuff, like they say, 2.5 hours a day, yeah, I'll progress. I'll get there. Whew. Anyway, that's the retreat ramble. You know, me and the assistant teacher talked about the chair thing afterwards. We both laughed about it. You know, it made us both angry for different reasons. And he's from Seattle, and I'm going up there, and then he's like, he's going to Taos next. I'm going to Taos. It's like so funny. We're like on the same path. Wow. Incredible. Met some nice people, but nobody does like I really vibe with on a soul level or anything. It's just, yeah, nice meditators. I recommend it. Kaufman, Texas, Vipassana Center. The retreat's free. You can give at the end if you want. I gave a whole smartphone after because I had an extra. I was like, hey, you guys want to? And they're like, yeah, hell yeah. You use it for something. So that was my Donna. Oh man. So it's funny. Everything's so funny. Well, maybe it's time to call. I have a craving, so maybe it's time to call Advanced Auto Parts again to bother them. What a life. Okay, so I called the Uber because I'm tired of waiting, and yeah, I need to get this done, so should have done that in the first place. I thought about it too, but then I called the guy. He's like, oh yeah, no charge for delivery. And then I get there, there's a big charge for delivery online. It's like, oh, whatever, I'll just do it. And they're like, oh yeah, it'll be 10-15 minutes. I think it's been an hour now. All right, who wants to explore Wichita Falls, Texas, but Uber with me? Well, you don't have a choice. You're coming with me. Oh Lord, if you want things done right, you gotta do it yourself. Anyway, I made it to the auto parts store, got the transmission fluid, made it back, and everything was fine, so I kept on going. Last night we made it to the quality, and everything is quality. The room is so nice, it's so beautiful. Everything's magical, everything's wonderful today.